Alrighty, we are back with some more severe weather coverage here, and we have an enhanced risk today of severe weather for Mississippi and Alabama. We're looking at all hazards across the table today with that did not play sound. Um, Let me just make sure this is gonna play sound real quick here. I'm just gonna test this here. Okay. Well, our overlay just updated to only show the highest level warning being a severe thunderstorm warning. That is incorrect. That is incorrect. I want to say that is incorrect. Let me real quick test this real quick. Okay, yeah, that does have sound. I just didn't hear. Okay, OBS is having some issues here. Let me connect to the Ethernet real quick, because that usually solves the problem. Early stream issues here. I'd rather it now, though, while there isn't anything confirmed at the moment. Did have a confirmed tornado warning a couple minutes ago, but I was also having some technical difficulties then as well, so. But I believe we've got everything fixed now, so that is good. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Okay, we are connected to the Ethernet now, so I hope that should fix that problem. Alright, that does mean that my keyboard is much further away from me, though. Alright, we're gonna start off with our two tornado warnings near the Mississippi-Louisiana border here. Looks like the tornado warning is undergoing a hail spike right now. That is a joke. um, just for some people that aren't like weather nerds, you know, that is a joke. Um, let's see if we can get a better view of this. There we go. So we actually have really strong rotation over here. Would not be surprised if we end up getting a tornado on the ground at any moment here. John McKinney is on the storm, though his feed looks to be frozen. He may have just lost. Nope, there he is. Okay. So this is John McKinney on the top left-hand side of your screen there. That would be John McKinney. There we go. Alright, now we've got John with some audio as well. That's good. So John is currently on the storm. Let's go full screen to him real quick. This is currently what John McKinney is currently looking at here. Don't mind the overlay on the left-hand side. We are currently undergoing a full upgrade. We are moving from Weather V3 to Weather V4. So, new update coming soon. And he is now frozen. So we will go right back to radar here. As he gets unfrozen, that's awesome. And this storm over here does have a really defined hook echo right now, so I would not rule out a tornado fairly soon from this, and it could end up being significant here. So we really need to keep an eye out for this storm here. John, this is my camera program is just being silly right now. Just gonna refresh them one more time here just to make sure everything is correct. So we'll unmute them. There we go. Okay, we should be good now. Okay, so that is what we're looking at for those two tornado warnings there. Then we do have another tornado warning down here, just south of Columbia. Just south of Columbia here, we have another tornado warning. This is also warned for ping pong ball sized hail, so not only a tornado threat, but also a ping pong ball sized hail threat is on the table with the storm. And this is a very, very classic looking supercell at the moment. So this storm also has the possibility of producing a significant tornado. I just got the hiccups. And Radar Omega is not happy right now. Of course. Our average Radar Omega failure here. We're just gonna reload that. John McKinney is also not happy. What in the world? Not quite sure what is going on with this with our stuff right now. It was all working just fine when I started the live stream, so it's so annoying when that happens, but it's okay. We got this. So waiting for Radar Omega to load here. For some reason, it won't load. I honestly have been having some issues with Radar Omega lately, so Radar Omega has definitely not been my friend lately. I think our warning sounds are wrong again. No, they aren't. Sure sounded wrong. Weird. Not quite sure on this. Alright, let's see if we can get this working. Okay, we're gonna click off of this and click back onto it. There we go, that fixed it. And we're gonna turn John McKinney down a little bit here. And there we go. Okay. So over here, there is a crazy amount of lightning on the storm right now. Look at all these there's just so much lightning on this. We do have a camera in Colombia right now, actually. There's actually 2 cameras here in Colombia. So, see if I can pull these up here so that we can have a look at them. Just got John McKinney, but we also will have some more cameras here. I'm not sure if I could get both of them. I might only be able to get one of them, but that's okay. Yeah, it looks like I'll only be able to get one of them. That's okay. That is okay. Alright, we'll go to the 3 camera view here. There we go. Now we can see everything. Man, John McKinney's feed just is not happy right now. I gotta admit. Let's refresh his feed here, because he is on a storm that we really need to keep an eye on here. Let's go back to it, see what it is currently looking like over here. Still got a crazy hook echo. Radar Omega, once again. Oh my goodness, this is about yeah, this is about to produce a significant tornado here. Yeah, wow. Extremely strong rotation here in Mississippi. This is very likely about to produce a very significant tornado here. Very significant tornado. This is not what you want to see. This is about to produce a very large tornado here. And they did just upgrade this. This is now an observed tornado warning.
New information. This tornado warning has been upgraded.
So this is now a confirmed tornado warning here in Mississippi. If you are in this warning, you need to be in your safe place. You absolutely need to be in your safe place. Look at this structure. I mean, the structure of this is just incredible. Let's see if we have a better view of the... Is this a better one? I think this might be a bit better. Nope. I'm trying to get a good view of this. I think this is our only option. A little bit of a radar hole we're currently in. This is now a confirmed tornado warning. It is a radar confirmed tornado warning. This is a radar confirmed tornado warning. And once again, we need to refresh. Oh, and it is a PDS tornado warning. This is now a particularly dangerous situation tornado warning here in Mississippi. So they have upgraded the southern one to PDS, but the northern one is observed. So we have two offices currently disagreeing with each other at the moment. We'll see if the northern office also agrees with that or not here in a couple minutes.
New information, this tornado
And they
warning
did.
has been upgraded.
They did. So we have two PDS tornado warnings here in Mississippi. Two tornado warnings that are now a particularly dangerous situation. This is a very significant threat here in Mississippi. It is not good. Very, very not good. Once again, if you are in this warning, you need to be in your safe place. You need to be in your safe place immediately. This is a very dangerous situation here in Mississippi. Very, very dangerous situation. Once again, John McKinney is on the storm. He is currently going through some extremely heavy rain right now. He is in the top left hand corner of your screen there. And once again, this is most likely a large tornado currently on the ground. Most likely a very destructive tornado is currently on the ground here. And Radar Omega is still not working how I want it to. Struggling to get updates here. So this tornado is going to be right around Possum Corner in Kingston here. It's about to enter the Kingston area here over the next couple of minutes. So we need to be extremely weather aware if we're in these areas, because this is a very dangerous situation here in Mississippi. Once again, this is a, oh my goodness. Latest scan here has a very significant scan there. Once again, Radar Omega does not want to work. There we go. Wait for the new CC drop scan to come in, or the CC scan to come in here. Oh my gosh, Radar Omega is super annoying right now. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, Radar Omega does not want to work. This is very, very bad, because I cannot. Let's see if we can get weather-wise up here. Or, maybe we won't go with weather-wise. We'll go with... We'll go with this. See if this works well or not. Hopefully this isn't, like, super laggy. That's my hope. Oh my goodness. This is a very significant tornado currently on the ground here in Mississippi. This is a extremely dangerous situation in Mississippi right now. This is a very, very dangerous situation. Very large tornado is currently on the ground here in Mississippi. You need to be in your safe place. Honestly, I could see this going to a tornado emergency here. This is a very, very strong, very destructive tornado on the ground. Keep in mind, we're seeing this signature, and this is in a radar hole. This is very bad. This is very, very bad right now. This is an extremely dangerous situation here in Mississippi. Very, very dangerous situation. I can't tell you enough how dangerous this is right now here in Mississippi. This CC drop is huge right now. Huge. And Radar Omega, once again, is just stupidly breaking. Come on. Stupid Radar Omega. Alright, we're gonna pull up weather-wise here. Hopefully it doesn't lag anything out too much here. Having two radar systems up at the same time. We're gonna hope that it doesn't. I'm not saying either of them is laggy. I'm just saying having two of them up is just my system isn't really good for it. So, okay, make sure we're on the correct. There we go. This is a very, very dangerous situation here. I can't stress enough how extreme of a situation is currently happening. The latest scan is on your screen there. It is still a very, 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 very dangerous situation here. Let's see. I need color tables because I don't have a good color table on weather-wise right now. But this is your latest scan here. This is such a large, destructive tornado currently on the ground. It's currently gonna be tracking into the Knoxville, Flat Rock, Franklin, and Garden City areas here in the next couple of minutes. This is just such a dangerous situation here. This is a very, very, very destructive tornado currently on the ground. Not at all what we want to be seeing. Okay, there we go. Alright, I have weather-wise working here just in case. This is a very, very dangerous situation here in Mississippi. And this tornado, once again, is going to be tracking into the Garden City area, as well as Flat Rock. This is a very significant tornado currently on the ground. Okay. Alright. I think we're just done with Radar Omega for a second here. We're just going to fully switch. Alright, let's see. They have just updated this warning. They did just... Alright, we're looking at... This is weather-wise here. They did just update this warning. It is still a PDS tornado warning. So they are keeping it as a PDS tornado warning.
A new PDS tornado warning has been issued.
And they have just issued a brand new PDS tornado warning a bit to the south here. So we have 3 particularly dangerous situation tornado warnings currently in effect here in Mississippi. This is just such a dangerous tornado currently on the ground here in Mississippi. And this is currently going into the west side of Knoxville at the moment. It's going to be going into Flat Rock here as well in a couple minutes. So this is most likely tracking through Knoxville right now. Alright, I'm just seeing if Radar Omega's working, and no, it's not. Okay, that's wonderful. What if I refresh it? Let's try refreshing Radar Omega here. Let's see if we can refresh John McKinney while we're at it too. Once again, this is a extremely dangerous situation here in Mississippi. Radar Omega did not fix itself. They did just update the warning. They have condensed the warning. The further southwestern warning is now condensed to match up with this. Honestly, I'm just gonna close out a radar omega completely here. My goodness. Latest scan still showing an extremely dangerous tornado currently on the ground. Currently tracking through Garden City and Knox. Let me make this bigger here. Try that. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Once again, this is an extremely dangerous situation here in Mississippi. This is a very large tornado currently on the ground. Currently tracking through Garden City and Knoxville. Otherwise, does not have the best drawing tool. I will say that. I wish they had a better drawing tool. It is quite laggy, but it's okay. We can deal with it. As long as we can see the scans, I'm okay with it. So once again, this is your tornado here. Oh, latest scan just came in. And this tornado is right on top of Garden City and Knoxville. So Garden City has most likely just taken a direct hit from this tornado here in Mississippi. This is such a dangerous situation. I can't stress it enough. This is such a dangerous situation here in Mississippi. Almost worst case scenario is currently unfolding here in Mississippi. One of the worst case scenarios. Not worst, but very, very bad. Very, very bad. Currently, very, very bad situation currently happening over Garden City here in Louisiana. And this is going to be tracking towards Dick over here, as well as Bunkley and Mount Olive. Remember, this could end up at any moment. This could track off to the northeast if it wants to occlude. Keep that in mind. That is your velocity signature. These are such strong velocity signatures here. This is insane right now. Yes, I know weather-wise is very laggy. But if it's what we need, once again, if it's what we need to be able to see these scans, I will use it. So, I am perfectly fine with it right now. I mean, I cannot stress enough how dangerous of a situation this is here in Mississippi. This is a very, very dangerous tornado. This is a large and extremely dangerous tornado currently in progress over Garden City. This is possibly large and possibly a violent tornado currently on the ground. Did just get a update on a warning. Not sure which one.
A
There
new
you go.
tornado warning
That's
has
what
been
it
issued.
was. We have a new tornado warning in Mississippi. It's gonna be an extension here. We're gonna try our best to get over here. We got this. We got this. Excuse me. So this is a new tornado warning here for Purvis, Hattiesburg, and Petal here in Mississippi. So a tornado is possible with this storm here, and is likely over here as it tries to recycle and produce again. It did produce just before we went live here. So, and this storm also has a chance, or is also warned for 1-inch sized hail. I am not used to this. The controls of weather-wise, I will say that. So this is our area of rotation here. Laggy. Made a triangle. Beautiful. But we need to go right back to our PDS tornado here, with how dangerous of a situation is currently unfolding. This is our latest velocity signature. Latest velocity signature still shows extremely strong rotation here. I want to draw so badly, but I'm going to avoid it here as it just messes me up. That is our debris ball right here.
New information. This tornado
And we have
warning
a
has been
new
upgraded.
tornado on the ground. On the other storm that we were just on. So we currently have 2 tornadoes on the ground here in Mississippi. We're going to get to this as quickly as possible here. So the Purvis, Hattiesburg, and Petal tornado warning has just been upgraded. It is now a confirmed tornado warning here. So a new confirmed tornado warning is in effect here in Mississippi. We're going to try Radar Omega here again, see if it works. Nope, Radar Omega, I'll show you. Radar Omega is absolutely cooked. That is the screen it gives me. We're going to try it one more time. Nope, Radar Omega is cooked. Cooked. Alright. We're just going to deal with this. Deal with our browser here. Alright, back to this storm here. So this is our current tornado on the ground. I have to draw so slowly. Very painful. And there is our debris signature. It doesn't completely line up right now. Just the offset of the scans, but we do have a donut on reflectivity here. We may have a debris ball on reflectivity right now. There's a chance that we have a debris ball here on reflectivity. Kind of a donut hole here. This is just such a dangerous situation here in Mississippi. And we have a tornado emergency.
New information. This tornado warning has been upgraded.
We now have a tornado emergency here in Mississippi. This is the highest warning you can get. They have upgraded this to an emergency, or a tornado emergency warning here in Mississippi. This is the 3rd one of the year. We now have a tornado emergency here in Mississippi. You have to be in your safe place if you are in this warning. You have to be in your safe place. This is the highest level warning possible that the National Weather Service can issue. They did update the warning to the south. I believe they have kept it as PDS here. So this is tracking a bit more to the northeast right now. This is such a dangerous situation. You need to be in your safe spot now. Now. We're going to try Radar Omega once more. Okay, Radar Omega is showing up here. I'm not sure if it's going to show stuff correctly. But we're going to move to Radar Omega here, because I would much rather use it. There we go. And it does look like it is updating correctly. So that is wonderful for me, because I would much rather use Radar Omega than Weatherwise. No hate to Weatherwise, but it's just laggy for me. So it's just something that I have. Radar Omega is not the smoothest for me either, but it is much more smoother than Weatherwise for me. So this helps. So this is our tornado emergency warning currently in effect here. And this is such a dangerous situation. This includes Meadville. Meadville and Boone, you are included in this tornado emergency. Once again, a tornado emergency warning is in effect. Tornado emergency warning. Very significant tornado that is currently on the ground here over Garden City. This is tracking to the northeast. This has been on the ground for a while now. This tornado has definitely been on the ground for quite a while now, upwards of about like I believe 20 minutes ish. Um, so this is a long track tornado currently tracking towards Meadville. I'm gonna read off this tornado emergency. Uh, it is a tornado emergency for Meadville and Boode. Once again, a tornado emergency for Meadville and Boode. And the newest scan here, it just went away, but the latest scan had it moving significantly further to the northeast here. So you can see the path of it. It moved to the east and it has kind of taken a northeast turn here. Uh, the latest scan kind of went away here, so. And I mean, this, oh my gosh, did not mean to do that. This velocity signature is just off the charts right now. Literally off the charts. Okay, latest scan is not showing up anymore on this. Radar Omega may have just broke again. We're going to refresh it here. But once again, this is a tornado emergency here in effect. So this is our current tornado. The tornado is currently over Garden City and is tracking to the northeast. I can't stress enough how dangerous of a situation this is. This is just such an incredibly dangerous situation here. There's our newest scan there. Latest scan has just come in. Scan John McKinney is on the storm. I believe he's further off to the west though. His location is not showing up on you. Oh no, he's to the northwest of this. But latest scan here shows us tracking still to the northeast here in Mississippi. Once again, this is a tornado emergency in effect. And Radar Omega is broken again. And Radar Omega has crashed again. My goodness. Not what we want to be having happen here. But go back to weatherwise once again.
Our tornado emergency warned storm.
So back to our tornado emergency here in Louisiana. Gonna get our radar site here. There we are. There we go. So this is our current tornado right here. I'm just gonna circle it with my mouse. I think that'll be easier for me. And this is, once again, this is tracking to the northeast. If I show you playback here, once it loads, it's almost there. If I show you playback over the last two scans, this is tracking to the northeast right now, towards Boode. Like, it's tracking more towards Boode right now than Meadville. But that does not mean you need to get out of your safe place. If you're anywhere in this warning, you need to be in your safe place. Even if you're near White Apple. White Apple is right here. Right here. Tornadoes down here. But, I mean, we've seen with tornadoes. With the Enid tornado that happened. It was doing loops. It was going off to the northwest. It was going everywhere. And this tornado can do the same exact thing. So, if you're anywhere in this warning, you need to be in your safe place. I cannot stress it enough. You need to be in your safe place. This is such a dangerous warning here. Or, such a dangerous tornado currently on the ground. I just cannot stress enough. Radar Omega is still down. I cannot stress enough how much you need to be in your safe place right now. John McKinney just said it. Violent tornado on the ground. And he is near this. He's to the northwest of this right now. But he's taking my words here. We need to go to our other tornado warning. or our other confirmed tornado here near Hattiesburg and Purvis, you can now see this uh, debris signature on radar down here. We have another significant tornado on the ground on the north side of Purvis right now in Mississippi. We currently have two significant tornadoes currently on the ground here in Mississippi. This one is tracking towards Dixie right now. So Dixie, you are right in the path of this. Once again, this is just to the north of Purvis, and this is another situation where if this ends up including to the north, this is going to be tracking straight into Hattiesburg, which is an extremely populated area. So we need to be taking extra precaution on both of these very significant storms right now. Very, very significant storms right now. Extremely significant storms.
Looks like it might have a violent tornado in there.
Once again, this is a very, very dangerous situation here. On both of the storms that we have currently in Mississippi, this is just such a bad situation here. I mean, velocities are still off the charts here. We haven't gotten an update here in a little while. 7:08. That's been 2 minutes. So, I guess we did get a new one. But our tornado is just to the north of Dunkley. And we did just
New
get...
information. This tornado warning has been upgraded.
Okay, we have a new PDS tornado warning for Purvis. Purvis and Hattiesburg, you are under a brand new PDS tornado warning here. We have two significant tornadoes on the ground here in... And we have a new tornado emergency. The sound did not play.
Emergency has been issued.
Sound did not play right, but we have a new tornado emergency. So we have the fourth tornado emergency warning of the year has just been issued. We have just witnessed the third and fourth tornado emergency warnings. Third and fourth are currently in effect here. So brand new tornado emergency here, tracking to the northeast. And no, I was not. The tornado emergency was playing the sound. It's the same sound that Weatherwise plays. So for me, you guys can't hear the audio coming from my Weatherwise, but it sounded like just a new update or something like that. I forgot that I changed the sound. So it did play. It did play. So, very dangerous situation here near Meadville. We have a brand new tornado emergency once again in effect here.
A new PDS
And oh my goodness,
has been issued.
On top of all of this, we have a brand new, particularly dangerous situation severe thunderstorm warning. This is insane what is going on right now. That is an update in here. Alright, they have updated the small southern tornado warning here. They have kept it as a particularly dangerous situation, which I do not disagree, because it is tracking more to the northeast. Alright, back near Purvis. Back near Purvis. Just get back near... Okay, I got this. Back near Purvis, this is currently tracking towards Hattiesburg. This is a very dangerous situation. This is a path of the tornado right now. And this is going to be getting dangerously close to Hattiesburg here. I do believe this also meets tornado emergency criteria here. So there is a chance that we do see a brand new tornado emergency in effect here. I would treat it as if it is a tornado emergency, because this looks to be another significant tornado in effect here. Real quick, before we go back to our tornado emergency, we're going to go to our PDS severe thunderstorm warning that was just issued. Is this it? I believe this is it. Yep, this is it. Okay. Takes me a second to get places in here, but this radar is broken. So we gotta change radar sites here. So this is for Uniondale, Demopolis, Greensboro, and Marion. For some reason it won't change. There we go. KMXX. So this is the best we've got. We currently have very, very destructive hail. 3-inch in diameter hail currently going over Forkland right now. It's going to be tracking towards Demopolis, Marion, Uniontown. Alright, we need to get back to our tornado emergency here. I wish I could spend more time on that, but we have much more dangerous situations currently happening right now. And we have a 2 tornado emergency still. 2 tornado emergencies still. I did not name off any cities. So Meadville, Bude, Brookhaven, East Lincoln, Ruth, and Bogue Cheeto. You are in this brand new tornado emergency that goes on for the next hour. This tornado emergency is going to be going on for a while here. Brookhaven, another very populated place here. Brookhaven, a very populated place. Alright, Radar Omega is working. So we'll move to this here. So once again, we currently have 1 tornado emergency as one just expired, which is honestly not the best right now. Actually, no, it's okay, because it's most likely in this warning right now. There we go. Latest scan just came in. So our tornado is currently just to the south of Meadville. Now, I will say, this is not as deep of a debris signature. So, there's a chance that this has lifted, but we need to assume that this is still on the ground, heading to the north side of Dick right now, south of Meadville. So not ruling out a tornado still on the ground there. Back over here near Purvis, on our PDS tornado warning over here, still got this significant tornado on the ground north of Purvis here. That's tracking to the north. Oh, it's tracking more to the northeast than that. It's tracking more like this. I know that's bent. I'm gonna try this one more time. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. It's tracking more like that. That's better. That's better than what we had. Alright, let's see if we can refresh John McKinney here. It's pretty annoying that we have to keep refreshing him. That's okay. Alright, these scans are actually coming in now, so that is good. Hopefully this issue is fixed. I may have just jinxed it. That is wonderful. I think I just jinxed it. Oh my god. That is scary, bro. Okay, I have my alert set on weatherwise to a really scary sound, and I'm not sure which one it is. I don't know what that meant. No clue what that meant, but okay. So we currently have 1 tornado emergency, and we have 2 PDS severe thunderstorm warnings currently in effect, and we have a PDS severe thunderstorm warning also in effect. It's insane. Absolutely insane. So we're going to go to our PDS severe thunderstorm warning real quick here. This is, once again, 70-mile-an-hour winds and large apple-sized hail. Very, very significant hail currently tracking towards Demopolis and Uniontown. Very significant there. I believe Radar Omega is still struggling here. We'll keep using it for a second here. Yeah, I think it's actually okay. It's just a little iffy. I need a different radar. Let's see. We need this one. Alright, there we go. So this is old. 702. This was a long time ago. And Radar Omega has just broken itself again. That is just wonderful. Radar Omega is actually on a downfall right now. I hate to say that, but Radar Omega is actually on its downfall. What in the heck? We literally have... Sorry, I'm reading chat. I'll finish that there, and then I'll get to chat here. I hate to say this, I love Radar Omega, but it is struggling. Alright. Hey, I'm new to these meteorologist stuff. Nice channel, by the way. Thank you. Thanks for the compliment. Um, I'll try my best to point out what everything means. I'll try my best to help you understand. Um, but this tornado, if it is still on the ground, it's gonna be still south of Meadville here. But I'm gonna say it once again. There's a chance it has lifted. So this would be our tornado that I just circled here. But there is a chance that it has lifted. So this may not be on the ground anymore. We're gonna still, I know I've said this already, but we're still going to treat this as if this is on the ground. No, it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Okay, back over near Hattiesburg. I try my best to explain everything as much as I can anyway, so it's nothing different. So don't worry about it. So we still have a tornado on the ground over here near Dixie, it looks like. Once again, kind of like our other storm, it doesn't look like it's as deep of a debris signature here, so hopefully this is more debris fallout, so debris falling from the sky at this point. We can hope that that is the answer, but we still gotta treat this as if this is a tornado on the ground as it tracks towards 4 Points, Belleville, currently going into Dixie here. It's currently in Dixie right now, if it's on the ground. Just south of Hattiesburg here. And we do have a camera in Hattiesburg. We need to make sure we don't click on a storm tracer, though. That would be not good for copyright. This is the view in Hattiesburg right now. Very, very rainy there in Hattiesburg. Very difficult to see anything. If we look at reflectivity here, we can see that if this tornado, you aren't going to see it. It's it's going to be very, very rain wrapped. So you aren't going to be able to see anything from this storm here. So don't try going and looking for it. That would not be a good idea at all. That would be a very, very bad idea. Alright, we need the radar down here. Yawning. My gosh. Long day of school today, I guess. John McKinney is currently heading towards the storm. I know his feed keeps freezing. I just need to keep trying to remember to refresh it every time. Latest scans are coming in here. And looking at the velocity signature showing the rotation, this would be where our rotation is, just south of Bude. And it's going to be tracking towards West Lincoln and Lucian. Actually, it's tracking more to the east towards Arlington and Center Point. So it's kind of... Oh, I hit a sticky note. It's going to be tracking more towards this direction. But I will say, looking at the correlation coefficient showing the debris, this almost completely looks like it has lifted to me. So that would be very, very good. We do still have a tornado emergency in effect here, including Meadville and Brookhaven. So we still need to be in our safe place, no matter if this is on the ground or not. No matter if it is on the ground or not, we need to be in our safe place. Radar Omega is taking a dump. I think Radar Omega just... Oh, no, we're good. So this would also, if this is on the ground, this is also going to be a rain wrap tornado. So you are not going to be seeing this one at all either. So don't try looking. And we're going to refresh Radar Omega here. See if this helps. Lots of issues here with Radar Omega, I must say. Alright, we no longer have a tornado emergency. We now only have a PDS. They have downgraded this to a PDS. No, it's not even a PDS tornado warning. This is now only an observed tornado warning here. So our only PDS. We have a new
A new
PDS.
tornado warning has
Nope.
been issued.
I need to stop talking. Stop getting ahead of myself. So it looks like we are no longer even going to have a PDS tornado warning. They are continuing this one for Hattiesburg as. My goodness. We just got another new one. We just got a new radar indicated one. So we just got plenty
A
of new
new
warnings
tornado
here.
warning has been issued.
So the one near Hattiesburg, oh my gosh, I do want to point out, we do have baseball-sized hail on this. This is very dangerous here. So even if this isn't on the ground, you need to be in your safe place because this is very significant hail over here near Hattiesburg. Switch radar sites here. If we can. Actually, I think we are switched. Yeah, we are. We'll check out this what it looks like on here though. Yeah, we have very, very significant hail currently falling out of the storm on the southeastern side of Hattiesburg. So even if there isn't a tornado on the ground here, we have a very, very dangerous hail threat here. Very, very dangerous hail threat. So don't be getting out of your safe space at all if you're in any sort of tornado warning. I gotta say, this is really weird. This is kind of a poor job here, I must say. But we do have a gap without a tornado warning here. This is pretty, yeah. Not quite sure the logic around this, but we currently don't have a tornado warning for this little sliver here. Very, very interesting there, I must say. But once again, we no longer have a tornado emergency. I need to update the title here. But we do still have a PDS tornado warning on this storm. The storm that did have the tornado emergency is only an observed tornado warning. So we don't even have a PDS tornado warning on this either. Or anymore. So this is our rotation. It's just to the southeast of Bood right now. It's tracking to the northeast. We need to be we need to keep a close eye on this for it to possibly recycle and produce another significant tornado threat. I do believe we did just see a EF3 plus tornado happen from this storm. I do want to say that. Okay, there we go. Updated the title, so now that's fixed. We did just get a new
New information.
PDS.
This tornado warning has been upgraded.
What is that for? Okay. So they downgraded the tornado emergency to a PDS warning down to just a observed tornado warning. And that warning is now back up to a PDS tornado warning. So the National Weather Service does believe that we have a significant tornado currently on the ground once again here. This is radar confirmed. So according to the National Weather Service, we have a significant tornado once again on the ground here in Mississippi tracking towards Brookhaven. Not seeing that on correlation coefficient, but that does not mean anything. We will look away from that. Fortunately, you need to go. That's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Just stay weather aware if you can. Thanks for watching. But we do still have significant. I believe the PDS tornado warning is going to be more for this velocity signature, as we do still have very intense rotation with this storm. So I know we've been undergoing a lot of a lot of technical difficulties this stream, especially with our cameras. I'm gonna try just completely refreshing our program here. Let's see if this helps. Because I'm getting pretty annoyed right now. So I'm going to get cameras back up on here. And then go get a drink of water. Because I am dying of thirst right now. Absolutely dying of thirst. And I guess John McKinney's stream is not up. Nope, it's not. Okay. So we'll just take some Hattiesburg cameras. We do have some traffic cameras in this area. I'm just not realizing. For Hattiesburg, so. That's a view in Hattiesburg. Um, this is tracking to the northeast here. We'll add this Hattiesburg camera from Radar Omega here as well. So we have a couple Hattiesburg cameras that we can have. Alright, and then we just need to keep an eye out for John McKinney here. See if his stream gets fixed. Latest scan still has very intense rotation over here, tracking to the northeast towards Brookhaven. I am going to be right back for like just a couple seconds, or I'm going to grab a bottle of water real quick. Okay, we're going to go back to the Hattiesburg storm here. Oh my gosh, it's so much easier to talk after drinking some water. Over here near Hattiesburg, we no longer have a PDS tornado warning, which is a very good sign. Very good sign. It is only an observed tornado warning over here, and the one to the east of that is only a radar indicated tornado warning. So it is a oh, excuse me. There's a very good chance that we don't have a tornado currently on this, but this is a very this supercell is really gearing up for a possibly a significant tornado here. We are seeing more of a hook on this. It looks like it's going to undergo, I can't think of words. I'll describe it, okay? I can't think of it, so I'll describe it. Oh my gosh. Weatherwise is doing the thing with those really weird sounds. Alien sounds again. I don't know what, oh, it's a new mesoscale discussion. That's what it is. I forgot about that. It's the sound of a new mesoscale discussion. So we do have a mesoscale discussion on the storm up here near Brookhaven. I'm gonna read some of this off because this is a very significant storm that we need to pay very close attention to. And then they did just issue a new mesoscale discussion for the Hattiesburg storm. So I'll read this one first. So I'll get this on screen here so you can read it along with me if you wanna. So they are saying that there is a supercell with a strong tornado to persist eastward. Now remember, they did issue this during the tornado emergency. Um, the supercell has strengthened rapidly and was producing a strong tornado, and it could currently be just looking at the velocity signatures right now. So they are saying supercell has strengthened rapidly and is currently producing the strong tornado. Get this. Estimated winds of 135 to 180 miles an hour. That is EF4. We could be we may have just witnessed an EF4. Near Meadville, Texas. Or oh my gosh, Mississippi. Latest scan just came in and it is still a very strong rotation signature there. The storm is moving within a very volatile environment, a moderate to strong case.
New information, this tornado warning has been upgraded.
In the air and it was falling down. Okay, there's the rain wrap situation up in front of us here. Looks like we're, let's see. Oh, this radar's updated. Things might have lofted a lot of stuff up in the air and it was falling down. Okay, there's the rain wrap situation up in front of us here. Looks like we're,
Okay, I hope the microphone was not unplugged for too long there. The latest scan here shows a larger debris signature here near West Lincoln. So we once again looks like we have a significant tornado on the ground. I would not be surprised if we get at least a PDS tornado warning on this. It is currently tracking towards Hartman and Thayer. There you go.
New information, this
Right
tornado
on
warning
cue.
has been upgraded.
Right on cue there. We do have a PDS tornado warning now here in Mississippi. So they have upgraded this to a particularly dangerous situation tornado warning here for the near Brookhaven. So this storm is now producing again. We have another significant tornado coming from the same storm that just produced 2 tornado emergencies for the same tornado, but 2 tornado emergencies. You do not see that very often. That's the first time we've had 2 tornado emergencies on one storm. So, or on one, yeah, I guess one storm this year in general. Not and on the same tornado, obviously, but even the same storm. First one to have 2 tornado emergencies on it. So once again, this is a particularly dangerous situation here in Mississippi, tracking towards Brookhaven. Very bad situation currently ongoing here once again. Okay. It does look like we are getting updates on Radar Omega again. I'm gonna just make sure that that is true. Okay, that is true, it looks like. No, it's not. It's still Radar Omega. It gives you this new scan, but then it goes back to the old one. So we're gonna stay on Weatherwise here. Staying on Weatherwise. Latest scan once again shows a strong tornado, possibly violent tornado, tracking towards Thayer, just on the south side of West Lincoln right now. It is tracking towards Thayer and Hartman. Thayer and Hartman, you are right in the path of this tornado. If you're anywhere in this warning, you need to get into your safe place, get a mattress, get a helmet, because this could be just as strong as the last tornado, which did produce those tornado emergencies, or warrant those tornado emergencies. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a long time since I've just drank water. I've drank it so much Propel lately. Water actually tastes quite good right now. Alright, we're gonna go back to our other storm that is currently confirmed. Or no, it's not confirmed. Sorry. It's not confirmed. But over here near New Augusta, we're gonna take a look at this storm. And this storm does have quite the hook. So we need to be very careful as I slowly draw this with how laggy this is. Alright, so hook is just right near New Augusta right now. We're gonna take a look at the velocity signature. Velocities are fairly strong right now, I would say. I'm just near New Augusta right now, and this is currently tracking to the east-northeast. Alright, well, we need to go back to our PDS tornado warning, just because we really don't want to miss anything on this storm. That would really suck. Alright, they did just update this. This is still a particularly dangerous situation. So they have condensed this warning, and it will stay a PDS tornado warning. And this is near... Alright, they are saying this will be near Brookhaven, Bogue Cheeto, and Enterprise around 7:50 p.m. Central Time, and it will be near East Lincoln around 7:55 Central. So they're saying it will get to East Lincoln, which is right here, around 7:55, which is 9 minutes time. So, once again, this is another strong tornado that this storm is producing. This is a very dangerous supercell right now, currently in Mississippi. Oh, why are we zooming in so much? What the heck? I didn't even do anything. I didn't even scroll. Alright, as we slowly zoom out here, there we go. Alrighty. They have just updated this warning once again. It's still PDS. It's just updated it a second time. This is a radar confirmed tornado right now. So they did just update it. This is currently southwest of Brookhaven, moving at 50 miles an hour. They're still saying the same times for it to get to those places. We're going to zoom out because we may have just gotten an update on our other storm as well. I'm going to double check that. No, we didn't. Okay. That's why I just zoomed out there. Okay. Just wanted to double check. It's so easy to zoom in way too much with this. With how laggy this is. But we can still see the info. That is all we need, right? So this tornado is currently tracking now. Radar Omega, I do hear, is updating in the background. 47. So if I do this, then this stays. If I do this, velocity is just broken right now. Okay, Radar Omega is still broken. Radar Omega is still real broken right now. Lots of issues with Radar Omega. I do want to point out, do not get confused. I'm going to point it out. I'm going to tell you. Ready? Watch this. This is not a tornado. This is not the tornado. No. That is not the tornado. This is the tornado. Just so that we're aware, because it could be very easy to get that messed up there. So just want to make sure that we are looking at the right thing. This on the left side is the tornado. That is currently what we are looking at. Just want to make that clear. Just want to make that clear. John McKinney found a gas station. That is a small gas station. Again, this is a particularly dangerous situation. Tornado warning currently in effect here in Mississippi. Currently near West Lincoln, is tracking on the south side of Brookhaven. It's gonna be tracking towards Thayer and East Lincoln. Waiting for a new scan here. We should get a new scan here fairly soon. I would hope. Radar Omega is working. We're just gonna double check and make sure that it actually is working. I'm just gonna do a couple things. It's very laggy right now. See if otherwise. Alright, otherwise has updated. So we'll do that real quick. Take a look at where. Whoa. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me double check this. Because I don't want to confuse myself here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is a very significant tornado. Great. There we go.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
Nope. We're frozen again. Gosh dang it, bro. Did just get a new tornado. Oh, wait. No one can hear me right now. Gosh dang it. Just wait it out. Alright, there we go. We're good. So we did just get a new tornado warning. I am switching this right now to Radar Omega. No, I'm not, because everything's frozen again. Okay, I think we're good now. Are we good? Please tell me we're good. Alright, Radar Omega here. So, this is our active tornado. If we go to reflectivity, we have a debris ball. This is debris. We have a little bit of a debris ball on radar right now. Doesn't completely line up, but also the scan times are a little bit off. So, that is our current tornado. It did just update. And we do have a little bit of a debris ball right now. This is a very, very deep debris signature here near Thayer. So we're gonna go to. We did get a new tornado warning on the storm near New Augusta. This is still warned for baseball-sized hail as well. So very significant storm currently near Beaumont. It's tracking towards Wilson, and Leakesville is now under a new tornado warning here. There's a radar indicated tornado warning here. Alright, back to Brookhaven. John McKinney. Nope, he's still good. He just doesn't have a sound. Oh, he does. It's just very quiet. He's just not saying anything or anything like that. Alright, back to Brookhaven here on our PDS tornado warning. I think Radar Omega, yeah, Radar Omega is working again. So that is very, very nice. So this is our area of rotation with our debris correlation coefficient showing our debris drop. That is all debris in the sky.
Toward Brookhaven. It's still going.
John just got back in his car. I hear him talking. Again, this is a very, very significant tornado currently on the ground. Gonna switch to the other radar and see what this is showing. Yeah, this is showing about the same thing.
Light focus down on some of this people in this.
Still got a large tornado on the ground here near Thayer.
Rightfully so.
Large tornado once again is on the ground near Brookhaven here, south of Brookhaven. This is a particularly dangerous situation. If you're in this warning, make sure you are in your safe place. Because this is a very, 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 very dangerous situation here. Here in Mississippi. I think John has a bag. I'm going to turn him down. I hear him crinkling it. And John McKinney is back on the move again, so that's nice. I'm not sure if he's gonna keep chasing this or not. He is tracking to the east, so it'll take him a bit to catch up though. So, and this is tracking at 50 miles an hour, I believe. So, yeah, 50 mile an hour. So this is fairly quick moving. Not saying it's the quickest, but it definitely is not the slowest. That is for sure. We do have a power outage report for Franklin County here, reporting that 1.5K, or I guess closer to 1.6 thousand people are currently without power. Out of the people that are tracked, that is about 25% of the county. So, quite the significant power outage currently in this area. Alright, once again, near Thayer. Waiting for a new scan to come in here. Alright, this is the new scan. Tornado is just about to be on top of Thayer right now. Tornado is just about to be on top of Thayer. Here in Mississippi. So, Thayer is about to take a direct hit from this tornado. And this is a fairly populated area that this tornado is currently in, so it's not the most populated, but there are plenty of buildings in this area. We did just get an update. New scan in here. Tornado has just passed through Thayer. It's just near Hartman. This is tracking now towards East Lincoln and Fair River. So you guys are next in front of this tornado. There are plenty of road network. Quite the road network through here. So it looks like... Alright. There we go. Wow. Wow.
New information, this tornado warning has been upgraded.
Wow. I'm at a loss of words. They have just upgraded this to a tornado emergency for Lincoln County, Mississippi. So this is a new
flash flood warning has
this is our third tornado emergency warning of the day. Third tornado emergency warning of the day. I honestly did not expect that. I mean, I guess this is a very populated area, though. So, this is now a tornado emergency. This is the highest warning that the National Weather Service can issue. You need to be in your safe place, because this is a very significant tornado on the ground. So we have another tornado emergency currently in effect here in Mississippi. This is an intense or violent tornado in progress right now, and you need to be taking shelter. You need to be running to your safe place. Like, full speed running. As quick as your legs can move you. Because this is another very significant tornado on the ground here in Mississippi. 3 tornado emergencies today. This is not what I expected. I'm very glad I ended up going live, because this was not on my bingo card for today. I will say that. And we'll go to our other radar site here. Velocities on this radar site are right in between Thayer and Hartman, lining right up with our debris signature here. But I will go to our other radar site here. And there we go. So John McKinney is currently tracking east towards this storm right now. He is you can't see that. There you go. He is currently right here. And this is a tornado. He is currently in a low it's very difficult to see what is happening right now there. And oh my goodness. Latest scan, it has grown. Believe, yeah, it has grown a little bit, so there is more and more debris being thrown by the scan.
A new PDS tornado warning has been issued.
They have just issued a new PDS tornado warning out in front of the storm, so warning everyone before it gets there. That is a very, very smart idea, if you ask me. Wow. This is just insane what is going on today. 3 tornado emergencies today. I I can't believe it. I'm honestly at a loss for words, and the latest scan has an even bigger debris signature here. This is such This is another extremely dangerous situation here. I cannot stress enough. This is a violent tornado currently on the ground. We did just get a brand new day one outlook. Would not be surprised if they added a different a Sig 2. I mean, if they added a Sig 2 to this, because very significant tornadoes have been happening up here. Very significant tornadoes. This is another tornado emergency in effect right now. And that is the tornado that is currently circled. I'm going to keep an eye on a new one. Keep a lookout for the new SPC outlook here. Our latest scan still shows this as a extremely dangerous tornado. We did just get a new mesoscale discussion. Take a look at weather-wise here. See us. Where is this mesoscale discussion? Brand new one. Blowing my eardrums out. I'm not overly sure what it is, so we'll get to that. My goodness. Alright, I'm just muting weather-wise, because that is blowing my ears out right now. Oh, man. This is... Wow. I just cannot believe what has been going on. They have just updated the tornado emergency. They are keeping it as a tornado emergency. And it is a radar-confirmed tornado emergency right now. For eastern Lincoln County here. So I would not be surprised if they end up upgrading the PDS to a tornado emergency, or hold on. Okay, there we go. I would not be surprised if they issue more tornado emergencies if this tornado keeps going like it is right now.
Been munching on a small bag of popcorn.
Very insane what is going on right now.
Had to get something.
Absolutely insane. Very dangerous situation currently ongoing. I just noticed that. I believe that was behind the cameras. Sorry about that.
Had to get out of the car.
Oh my gosh. Latest scan has just as large of a tornado still. This is just not stopping. This will never end. And I don't believe we have any cameras up here. Let's check that real quick. I don't think there's any. No, we don't have any. It's only storm chasers up here right now. So, we've only got John McKinney to keep an eye on. So, we are watching you, John. We are watching you. That is for sure. Wow. Okay. If you're in this,
A new tornado warning has
we
been
did just
issued.
get a new tornado warning. If you're in this warning, though, you need to be in your safe place. I just cannot stress this enough. This is another extremely large tornado currently on the ground here in Mississippi. New tornado warning. I do not see flashing at all, so
A new flash
Okay,
flood
it's an
warning has been
update over here
issued.
near Leaksville. So they are keeping this as radar indicated over here near Leaksville. Okay, back to our tornado emergency for Brookhaven, the Brookhaven area right now. What is this a tornado emergency for? Alright, we
A
have a
new
new
PDS tornado
new
warning
PDS
has been
tornado warning
issued.
as well. So we'll get to that here in a second. This is a tornado warning or a tornado emergency for Brookhaven and Bochito. Did just get a new PDS tornado warning.
New information, this
Okay,
tornado warning has been upgraded.
they did just upgrade the PDS tornado warning to a tornado emergency. This is the fourth tornado emergency of the day. The fourth tornado emergency of the day. This is insane. We have another tornado emergency currently. Absolutely wild right now. So we now have two tornado emergencies in effect here in Mississippi. Two tornado emergencies currently in effect in Mississippi. I mean, the velocities are currently off the charts right now. I gotta say. So this is our tornado near East Lincoln right now. This tornado is just not stopping at all right now. I do want to mention this is in the area of a 30% tornado risk issued by NATOcast. Now, NATOcast is not an official source, but it is an experimental source. So I will say that this area is currently in the 45% risk for that. Um, the preliminary intensity estimate for the tornado we had earlier, with the two tornado emergencies earlier, not currently, but earlier, is estimated to be EF4 plus with 189.2 mile an hour winds. So it's a 99% chance that we have a EF4 tornado earlier. EF4 plus tornado. I mean, I gotta say, this velocity signature is just off the charts right now. And this is currently heading towards Monticello. So I'm going to read this new tornado emergency. This is for a deadly tornado. This is going to be heading towards... They're saying this is a tornado emergency for Monticello and Silver Creek. So Monticello, this is a tornado emergency for specifically you, as well as Silver Creek. But that does not mean any other places in this warning are not in a tornado emergency. You are well in a tornado emergency. I'm just saying specifically those places are the main areas in this tornado emergency. Um, and this is just such a dangerous situation here in Mississippi. This tornado is near East Lincoln right now and is heading towards Monticello. This could be really bad. Monticello is a fairly populated area. It's not the most populated area, but it is a fairly populated area. So this is tracking in that direction right now. Okay. Let's see if we've got the new outlook or not. Alright, they have issued the new outlook for today. It is still an enhanced risk of severe weather. Now, let's just go to the Radar site near here. Oh wow. There's a chance that we have twin tornadoes right now. We could have twin tornadoes currently right now, which would be absolutely insane. But we have a chance of twin tornadoes right now within the tornado emergency. Two tornado emergency warnings. Alright. New outlook has come out. It is still an enhanced risk of severe weather. And they have not upgraded anything. What? That does not make sense to me. They have not upgraded anything. That is very surprising, honestly. Uh, okay, well that is very surprising. Only a Sig 1 right now. That's very surprising. A lot of people are currently giving backlash on that. Okay. Latest scan still shows the possibility of twin tornadoes currently on the ground. So it does look like this southern one is starting to take over here. So possibly a new tornado was just dropped, and this could be another significant tornado tracking towards Monticello. So this is our new outlook here. That is our new outlook. Still an enhanced risk of severe weather. What I am surprised about is that the tornado risk is only a Sig 1 10% still. This is very surprising to me. But, you know, that very interesting. Wind is 15%, hail is a 15% Sig 1 as well. Uh, but that is just very surprising to me. I must say. But well, we've got what we've got, so it's not gonna change. So once again, these possibly tornadoes, are currently tracking towards Monticello, though it does look like one is taking over right now. So this is our debris signature. It is deepening again, so possibly another significant tornado is currently on the ground, and it is tracking straight towards Monticello. So this could be a very very significant situation here. Currently actually tracking to the north side of Monticello right now. So again, this is the second tornado that this storm has produced. And they have both produced, or they have both warranted 2 tornado emergencies each. That is insane. Insane. Oh, what? I did not mean to do that. We have had 4 tornado emergencies today. And actually, John McKinney is actually coming up on this storm here. I just got rid of his camera by accident. I'm currently getting it again. There we go. There we go. So it is dark here now. It's not dark where I am, but in Mississippi, where this is now a nocturnal threat of a tornado. So this is now a nocturnal tornado currently uh, on the ground. So that just makes the situation honestly even worse, heading towards Monticello. I hope I didn't unmute too early, because that would have been really loud. That was my water bottle. Ah, get comfy. Alright, there we go. I, this is a deadly tornado on the ground. Tracking towards Monticello. Ah, oh my god. We don't have the debris signature or the newest correlation coefficient scan in yet, but if we could get that to come back up here, that is scary. That is a huge debris ball. Oh my goodness. We have a huge debris ball on radar right now. We have a debris ball on reflectivity right now. Near Fair River, tracking towards Monticello. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodly goodness. You only see this on the most significant tornadoes. This is a very strong tornado currently tracking towards Monticello. Um, the the previous tornado emergency has just expired, so Brookhaven, you are no longer under a tornado emergency. But this tornado is currently tracking straight towards Monticello. This is an extremely dangerous situation for Monticello right now. If you're in Monticello, you need to be in your safe place. Really badly. Um, this is trekking to the north side of Monticello right now. Now, it could change directions, and it could go straight through Monticello. So if you're in Monticello, you need to be in your safe. I'm at a loss of words right now. If you're anywhere, oh my god. So this just went through Harmony. Harmony just sustained a direct hit, including the Harmony Church. So the Harmony Church just sustained a direct impact by this tornado. Oh my gosh. The I can't speak. The debris signature just keeps getting larger. It and this latest scan shows it going more towards downtown Monticello. I'm not saying that to scare you. I'm saying that to get you underground in your safe place or wherever your safe place is. You need to be in your safe place. Storm shelter, whatever. Like, this is such a dangerous situation for Monticello. I mean, this is another long track tornado currently on the ground heading towards Monticello. John McKinney is getting fairly close to this. John McKinney is getting really close to this right now. He's currently right here. He's tracking to the east towards this. Um, I just noticed he's still muted. I forgot to unmute him, so we'll unmute him here. Here we go. So John McKinney is going to be getting quite close to this right now as it tracks towards Monticello. I mean, there's a huge debris ball currently on radar on reflectivity right now. And this is what we saw with Enid. Enid had the same debris ball look. And that was an EF4. And I'm not saying this to scare you. I'm just trying to get into your head to get you to get into your safe place immediately. This is just such a dangerous situation here in Mississippi. John McKinney may have just lost. Uh, he's okay. I just need to refresh him myself. Let's do that real quick. Need to refresh Mr. John McKinney. Oh my goodness. Latest scan has it tracking more to the east, once again, straight towards Monticello. This is turning out to possibly be worst case scenario for Monticello right now. This is super dangerous. This just went through Harmony and is tracking straight towards Monticello. Actually, a bit more northeast than that. It's tracking more like this. Straight towards downtown Monticello right now. This could be extremely worst case scenario here in Mississippi. And we're gonna go full screen with John McKinney here for a second. He's currently tracking towards this tornado. Of course, he freezes right when I do that. Let me just check and see if he is actually frozen or if it's on my end. Chance. Nope, he is okay. I just need to refresh it on my end. Alright, this is the view of John McKinney. He is getting fairly close to this tornado right now. He is just now entering the tornado emergency polygon right now. Oh, come on. Don't lose it right now, John. Come on. I need you. We lost John. That sucks. Okay, well, back to radar here. Should be getting a new scan in here fairly soon. Man, this couplet is just so strong right now, and it's the worst thing is it's tracking straight towards Monticello right now, which is the last thing we want right now. So dangerous right now for the Monticello area. Okay, we're just gonna keep John McKinney up like normal. Did just get a new scan in. I believe, yep, newest scan as it's still going straight towards downtown Monticello. Straight towards downtown Monticello. You need to, this is almost your final warning here for Monticello. If you're in Monticello, you need to be in your safe place because this is heading straight towards you. I cannot stress this enough.
Oh, I gotta reset the. Gosh. Crazy.
I am just preparing myself to witness worst case scenario for Monticello right now. Honestly. This is just such a dangerous situation. I'm not trying to scare you. This is just such a tight couplet right now with such a large debris signature tracking towards Monticello. And I believe it picked up speed too. So this is final warning for Monticello to get into your safe place right now.
Water.
Final warning is right now. Final warning. You have to be in your safe place. You have to be. Please be in your safe place when this gets to you. Please. Once again, we do have a debris ball on reflectivity right now, which is insane. Once again, you only see that on the strongest of tornadoes. Jesus. John McKinney's getting pretty close. Hopefully we'll get a view of this fairly soon here from John. Once again, this is not rain that you're seeing here. This is actual debris on radar, and it's tracking straight into Monticello here. We need to hope that this occludes immediately off to the north. Immediately. And hope that this spares Monticello.
So getting in the rain here, so we're in the back.
John McKinney is now entering the storm here. Starting to get rain.
Back of the rotation somewhere.
So he's getting really close to this right now. John needs to be very close, or very, very careful here near Monticello. John is right here, and the circle is where the tornado is. That is how close he is to this. John is could be within. John may be within 4.5 miles of this tornado right now. Right, they have just updated the warning, and they are keeping it as a tornado emergency. The latest scans are coming in here. Oh my goodness. Monticello, man. You need to be in your safe place. You need to be in your safe place.
So
Oh
we
my.
remain here, so we're in the back.
If you're in Monticello, you need to be in your safe place. This is basically final warning for Monticello at this point. This is such. This is so dangerous right now. This is a radar confirmed tornado still, but I mean, this is heading straight into Monticello. It's now moving east at 30 miles an hour, so it has slowed down. That doesn't change anything. This is tracking straight into Monticello right now. Again, this is worst case scenario for Monticello right now. This is gonna be near Monticello in about 4. It's gonna be in Monticello in 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Actually, I think 2 minutes. Honestly, for Monticello right now, it's so close, and the couplet is still very strong. This is still a very, very strong tornado tracking into Monticello. Man, I believe John just lost connection. Yeah, he did. Just keep him over here so I can keep an eye on if it. Oh, he's back. Okay, sweet. Pull him up here. Refresh. There we go. So again, this is a tornado emergency for Monticello. And this is currently tracking straight into Monticello. Most likely a very large tornado currently tracking straight into, or a violent tornado currently tracking straight into Monticello right now. I hate to say it, but I believe we are watching history, about to see history be made here in Monticello, and not the history we want to be seeing. We still have a debris ball on reflectivity, which indicates that this is still one of the stronger tornadoes that you can see. John McKinney is so close to this too. I mean, he needs to be very careful. John McKinney needs to be very careful here. Man, I'm just in shock right now with what is currently happening. I mean, we need to just hope that this misses Monticello. Either that or it lifts. But it is very close to being too late for that. Very close to being too late for that. Should be getting a new radar scan in here fairly soon. Latest reflectivity still has a debris ball right on the southwest side of Monticello here. This is not good. Not good. We're going to zoom into Monticello here. This is going to be most likely impacting the Monticello Elementary School here very, very soon, if not now. The Wilson Funeral Home, the Lawrence County High School is also going to be getting hit by this. And there are so many houses here. The Family Life Church is in path of this. Man, the Midtown Barbecue and Grill, T-Bone Detailing, Monticello Baptist Church parking lot, and the Lawrence County Hospital. Those are some places that are in the path of this tornado. Man, I feel bad. High school, the barbecue place, man. Not the barbecue place. Okay, sorry. Um, this is turning out to be worst case scenario here for Monticello. Oh my gosh. Debris ball is getting larger by the minute here. Once again, getting larger. The velocities are not as strong as they were, but we do still have a very large debris signature on this. Okay, latest scan has this right in Monticello right now. Latest scan shows this right in Monticello right now. Alright, it went away. We are seeing power flashes. And we're gonna keep a very close eye on John McKinney. I'm gonna switch to just the one camera so we can focus on him. Because we really need to focus on him right now. That is your latest scan right in Monticello here. You need to be in your safe place. I mean, it's almost too late here in Monticello to get into your safe place right now. John McKinney is basically right next to this. Oh my gosh, there's power flashes. We have power flashes here on John McKinney's feed. It always freezes when I switch to it, man. Come on. There we go. This is the view of John McKinney, who is going to be right. He's currently going into Monticello right now. Alright, he is pulling over. So go back to radar here. So we can hope that this is tracking more on the... Oh my gosh, we have a debris ball right over the Monticello Elementary School, the Lawrence County High School, and the Lawrence County Sportsplex are currently taking a direct hit. This is a very populated area. There are plenty of homes in this area. Every number that you see on screen there is a building. I mean, this is just worst case scenario, most likely unfolding here for Monticello. Oh my god. The debris ball is massive. You're most likely seeing people's lives changing in Monticello. We're currently seeing history being rewritten here in Monticello. This is worst case scenario here for Monticello. So the southern side of Monticello is most likely taking a direct hit, including the Lawrence County Sportsplex and the Monticello Elementary School, as well as the Lawrence County High School. And this is really bad because it looks like many homes are in the southern side of Monticello. So I mean, this is just such a bad situation currently in Monticello. Now we're gonna look at a very long loop here, just to see how the storm has gone on here. And I'm zooming out way too far, I'm noticing right now, but we're getting tornado reports on the previous area that near Meadville with the tornado emergency. But I'm gonna put on a very long loop here so you can see how the storm kind of played out. And our overlay just decided to die. Do. There, nope, still broken. Alright,
Places on the road, especially the passing
but you can
lanes,
see those very tight
flooded.
velocity signature there. Actually, it might be best if I do lightning detection, color off. There we go, that's better. So this is a track of the supercell as it went through the Meadville area, produced tornado emergencies, and then the Brookhaven and Monticello area where it produced more tornado emergencies. Wow, incredible. So we do have some tornado reports over here near Meadville. Confirmed tornado was observed on the 88D radar network. So that is when they confirmed it. Then we have that again, and then we have that again. So they're all confirmed tornado, just TDS. Confirmed TDS. My goodness. Not what we want to be seeing in Monticello right now. Monticello has just taken a direct hit by this tornado. We have been under tornado emergencies for a long time today. I've got to say, long time today. Now we're going to go back up here, see if the backup's working. Alright, we'll go back to main here, see if it fixes itself. Nope. Alright, we'll go to our backup for now. Okay, that's fine. We can stay on our backup for a bit so that we have stuff actually working. Okay, so the debris signature has gotten much smaller. So it does seem like the tornado did weaken a bit as it went over Monticello. So that is very, very good. I'm not saying it was weak, but it did get weaker. That is very, very good. But Monticello definitely did sustain a direct impact by this tornado. Whoa. What the heck? My eyes. Uh, there's a chance we have two tornadoes right now on this. We may have twin tornadoes on this. Um, Look at this. I think we have twin tornadoes. You can see a debris signature going this way and a debris signature going this way. They kind of crossed each other. Right there. Look at that. We may have there's a chance we have twin tornadoes on this. Alright, we no longer have a tornado emergency. Um, but it looks like we may have had a tornado. Alright, I'm gonna draw these out. It looks like we may have had a tornado start here, track this direction. And it looks like we may have had a tornado kind of in over here, track this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. There's a chance that we just had tornadoes cross each other here. So we no longer have a tornado emergency anymore. There's now only a radar indicated tornado warning. So that is good. That is very, very good. Um, Overlay does not want to update. There we go. Alright, our main actual working overlay is now working now. So that's nice. So we no longer have a confirmed tornado warning anymore, which is good after what just went on. Um, but we're gonna probably be seeing some fairly significant damage from John McKinney here, coming from this. So let me refresh John here. Very crazy what just happened. So we don't think we have a tornado on the ground anymore. So that is very, very good. But we just witnessed an insane tornado occur through the Brookhaven and Monticello area. I mean, that debris ball near Monticello is just not what you want to see. Southern side of Monticello definitely just sustained a direct hit from this tornado, um, which is not good at all. I'm going to go 50 frames here so that we could see the track of this as it went through Brookhaven. I'm going to kind of try my best to draw this out for us. Draw the whole track of this out. Oh, just go further back here. Alright, first point, right here. Bang, 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 doot. Trying to track this out here. The path of this, according to radar. Uh-oh, I'm hitting my post-it note. Ah, get over the post-it note. There we go. Okay, we're good. And I do believe we did have a second tornado go through here as well. Kind of starting here. Oh no. Kind of starting out there, going there, and kind of going like this and like this. So we may have had two tornadoes there. That's what I would say would be the two tracks. So a shorter tornado and a much longer tornado. Longer lived, I mean. Which would be absolutely insane if that did actually occur. Which, looking at radar, that may have occurred. So if we go back, not only did the southern side of Monticello get hit, but there's a possibility that the just western side in general got hit as well. So the Lawrence County High School may have gotten hit by a second tornado. Just those areas in general may have been hit by two tornadoes. I mean, there's a chance. I'm not saying it did happen, but looking at radar, there's a chance that that did actually happen.
A new flash flood warning has been issued.
Wow. I'm just in shock over what just happened. So crazy what has happened today. So, talking about weather V4 overlay, we are currently using V3 and V4. I am saying is coming very soon. Oh, we froze. Okay, we froze there. Not sure how much was missed. I'll say it again. Weather V4 is coming out very soon. So new overlay is coming out very soon. It's not much of a change. I will. Oh, we're frozen again. It's not much of a change, but it will be minor changes. Mostly color changes. So just the look, the colors will be different mainly. Alright, we did just get a brand new tornado.
A
So that
new
is for
tornado warning
Covington
has been
and
issued.
Jefferson Davis counties in Mississippi. Currently struggling with a bit of lag here, so trying my best to combat it. Alright, we're gonna close Radar Omega here. Actually gonna Alt F4 Radar Omega. And yeah, it looks like Radar Omega is the issue, so. Alright, I'm gonna go back real quickly while we don't have anything confirmed at the moment, and I'm gonna go get a snack. So I'll be. We're frozen again. Do, 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 do. Oh man. Wow. OBS is dead. Oh, there we go. Alright, we're good. I'm gonna be right back while we don't have anything on the ground. Oh my gosh, it froze again. Alright, just give it a second here. Alright, we're unfrozen. Be right back while we don't have anything confirmed, and I'm gonna go get a snack. Yes, I got it all in without it freezing. I'm so happy. Got it all in without anything freezing. Alright, get back on. Oh, hey, it froze. There it is. Big surprise. Alright, let's go get a snack. Okay, we are back here, and we need to look at John McKinney here. He's about to show us some damage here, so he's currently going through Monticello, so we just need to keep an eye on him, as he's most likely about to go through some damage here in Monticello. So new tornado warning includes Prentice and Collins. That is for Jefferson, Davis, and Lawrence counties in Mississippi, I believe. No, I'm wrong. No, I'm right. Nope, it's for Covington and Jefferson Davis counties in Mississippi. Okay, that makes more sense. So we need to keep an eye on the storm as it tries to. There's a chance that this tries and produces another tornado here again. So we just need to keep a close eye on this. I'm gonna be eating, so I'm gonna be muting a bunch. So because I don't think you want to hear me eating. Um, but we're gonna keep a close eye on John McKinney here as he goes through some damage. We'll go full screen to him unless anything big happens on radar here. I'm just gonna keep a close eye on. Oh, don't worry, I'll be keeping a very close eye on radar, and if there's something that happens, I'll jump straight into it. But I'm gonna go to John McKinney for time being while I eat my little snack.
Well, I have no idea what happened, but it doesn't seem. Wow, that was very close, guys.
60G there. Wow.
That one made me jump. Wow. Over here a second. Well, go on this for 31 miles. I can look at Scott. Kaboom. Scott, thank you for the super chat. Something doesn't sound right. I got a flat tire, I think. No. I think I got a flat. Gosh. Let me find a place to pull.
Okay, I am done eating. So,
This is not
we're gonna go back to radar here.
Get me to an intersection
Um,
at least.
I hate to say this, but okay, oh my gosh, we are getting a ton of tornado reports. We're gonna go through these. Alright, confirmed TDS. I believe these might all just be confirmed TDSs. Confirmed TDS. Confirmed TDS. Confirmed tornado. Oh, nope, confirmed TDS.
Scott.
Confirmed TDS, and finally
Kaboom.
confirmed TDS. Okay, these are all just confirmed
Scott, thank you for the
TDSs.
super chat.
So that does mean tornado debris signature. I do want to mention that this is starting to get an inflow again, so this may be trying to produce another significant tornado. You can see this trying to get its act together again. We need to be very, very careful as this storm is going to try again to produce another significant tornado.
This is not gonna be good.
We do have a severe thunderstorm warning on
Next
our
section, at least.
storm that went through Hattiesburg, the Hattiesburg area in New Augusta.
See what's going
Not really seeing much of a tornado threat out of this storm anymore. It's more just a half-dollar size tail and 50 or 60-mile-an-hour wind threat. So that is good for the time being. Um, um, but what we were seeing earlier was 100% an intense to violent tornado, um, which is not at all what we want to be seeing. John McKinney did just lose connection, so I'll be keeping an eye out. Oh, there he is. Alright, we'll try refreshing. There we go. Alright, back to our tornado warned storm here near Collins. So I think yeah, okay. Alright, there we go. So we need to be keeping a very close eye on the storm because it is trying to wrap up once again with it's got quite the healthy inflow right now, so we just need to be paying very close attention to this storm right now. So keep in mind we do still have an enhanced risk for tornadoes tonight. All the way through Alabama, so this threat is definitely not over at all. And this is going to be our main storm that we are going to be focusing on still. Okay, I'm going to. John has no connection though. We're gonna check. Oh no, he just got it back. All right, we'll go to John here, and I'm gonna use the bathroom real quickly here.
Okay, look like they're all up, but something's going wrong. Let's see. We'll run into this deal in a second.
Okay. I am back. So turn down John here and go back to radar. We have many flash flood warnings for the Selma, Livingston, Marion, and Montgomery areas. One of these These are both for flash flooding caused by thunderstorms, and make sure you are turning around and not drowning. You also have a flash flood warning for the Alexandria area over here for the next hour. This is a radar indicated flash flood warning as well. They're expecting 1 to 3 inches that have fallen, and additional 1 to 2 inches are possible in that warned area. So make sure you are turning around and you aren't drowning. So turn around, don't drown. You have a flood report in Alexandria saying that broadcast media did send a photo of flooding on Broadway Avenue in Alexandria, Louisiana. So make sure that you are turning around and not drowning. Okay. Okay. I forget how to get to my live stream dashboard. Oh no, there it is. Okay. We're good. We're good. Just want to look at some of my analytics here. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. Do. Okay, back to our tornado warning here. We are seeing it's definitely trying to wrap up here. We do have quite the inflow as well, so oh, wrong button. We have quite the inflow as well, so horrible arrow, but there we go. Quite quite the crazy inflow right now on the storm, and it is definitely going to be trying to wrap up here and produce another tornado here near Collins, as well as McDonald's. Okay, we did just get a new scan in here on reflectivity. Let's see if it does match up or not. Not quite. Now it went away, so oh no, it's back. Just still have quite the inflow on reflectivity here, so we're just waiting for our velocity, new velocity scan, and here it is. This is our area that we are keeping an eye on for a potential tornado here. As this tracks to the east, around the Collins area, as well as Seminary. Alright, let's refresh John here. There we go. It's better. Maybe. There he is. Alright.
I don't
Good.
think I have a flat, but that being said, I'm
Oh, we lost John again. Okay, if I refresh him. Yep, okay.
I don't think I have a flat, but that being said, I'm Sharon Sunshine was going to purchase a couple of memberships but couldn't figure it out. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you.
Alright, they did just update this morning. It is still
Get some
radar
W's
indicated.
for
They just
Sharon there.
condensed it. Prentice is no longer
Yes, let's do some
under
praying
a
for
tornado
Daniel
warning here.
Shaw.
I see something real cursed.
Lord, we pray for
That looks
Daniel.
not
Just
cursed at
pray
all,
that
right, guys?
he's okay,
Going the wrong way, guys. Okay.
along
Jokes
with
aside.
anybody else that was in the path of these tornadoes. Lord, just watch over them.
I do want to point out we do have a tornado watch
Lord,
going
we,
all the way into South Carolina.
you know the
So
needs there.
very
We ask it
for
in
the next
Jesus'
about
name.
4 hours, we
Amen.
have a
Teresa, thank you
tornado
for the
watch going
super
on
chat.
for a long
Man,
time
W's for
still over
Teresa.
here, including most of northern Alabama
Sharon.
or Georgia here, and a little bit of northwestern South Carolina as well.
And
That's gonna be way overnight, though. I believe it's gonna be a way
also for
overnight threat.
Scott.
So we do have some rain out there right now. So
Wow. Let's see. So he has a stream. Daniel Shaw has he's got a YouTube channel and he has been live streaming lately. So let me see what I can find on his channel.
all right, we'll give this until 9:30. If nothing happens till 9:30, we'll get off. Obviously, if something does happen after that, we will come back. But I'm getting a bit tired now, so I don't like just ending streams, but I do have a
Okay.
test first period tomorrow as well, so.
Yeah, sounds like it. He might be out just helping with Daniel's fine. Daniel's fine according to yep. According to somebody in the chat.
A new flash flood warning has been issued.
Should just get a very large flash flood warning, including Montgomery here. It does go a bit further east into places like Hurtsboro, north of Union Springs, and south of
A new flash flood warning
Tuskegee.
has been issued.
Membership. Somebody gifted memberships.
So we're looking at
Serge
some
Mercer sent 5
quite
gifted
the flash
memberships.
flooding threat after all of these storms that have been
Awesome.
passing
Thank
through
you,
these areas.
Serge. Thank you very much. Welcome to Storm Champion, guys.
It's quite crazy that hurricane season
Welcome to
is
Storm
less
Champion.
than a month away now. Isn't that
Thank you
crazy?
very much.
That is a very crazy thought. Very crazy thought.
And let's see.
Alright, severe thunderstorm warnings near Jackson. Alabama down here. Just looking at the 60-mile-an-hour winds and quarter-sized hail here. Nothing too much in the storm. Just be ready for some little bit of damage to vehicles and housing, or just buildings in general, as well as lawn items. Make sure you get those lawn items inside from these 60-mile-an-hour winds. You don't want them blowing around, and you don't want to get them damaged by
Okay.
hail. So make sure you get those inside.
Yes. Okay, we got Echo. We got Gods. We got Lisa, Rachel, David, Sonia. Man. Diane. Okay, I'm gonna decide what to do here. I am not super well equipped here, so I think I'm just gonna have to turn it up. One, I'm gonna see if this thing is roadworthy, because something was weird going on. I might have ran over something.
Alright, latest
Maybe
scan
something
here
was
doesn't
stuck
show
up the
as
curb
much
a
of a
little
hook
bit.
here, so
We'll
hopefully we
find
aren't
out.
seeing much, but we are seeing more of an inflow here. So
At the stop sign, turn left onto Mississippi 27.
need to
Feel
be
anything.
very aware around this. We might be getting a bit of rotation over here near Terrell.
Maybe I was just running over the rumble strip or something.
So
Let's see.
just need to keep an eye on that. And that would be rain wrap. That would be quite rain wrap. So
Well, I don't feel anything. Maybe I'm just running over these reflectors or something.
do want to mention on
Praise God
top
for
of
that.
what we have going on
And,
over here, we do also have quite the snow threat over here that was ongoing in the Colorado area. That has
gosh,
kind
that
of
storm
ended
back
now.
there.
But we did
Not
see
gonna
quite the
surprise
snowfall
me.
over here in Colorado, in parts of
Almost
far
wonder if I should
western
turn
Kansas.
around and go back.
Something real interesting here.
One back off to my west is just strong. It has
Latest
potential.
scan. Come in. Went away. It went away out. There it is. And 914. Wait for the news to block here. 914. Yeah, we may have a tornado trying to develop here. Just to the west, or just to the east of Terrell. Also need to keep an eye on this right there. The tornado.
Some kind of rattle.
John's staying up north, so he might be. There's a chance he's calling it at night.
Gosh, that water is just. Yeah, it's tornado warning now. Or is that the old one? No, that's the old one. That's the one that's been tornado warned forever. Ever since Natchez, whatever the town's name is, that thing's been tornado warned. I mean, I got hit by that thing.
Latest scan did just
Really?
come in here. Just waiting for it to update once again.
Affect
We'll
me
get the
too
new
much, but it was a
velocity
little,
scanner. That is our new signature,
little nerve-wracking.
or our brand new reflectivity scan that has just come in. Just waiting for the new velocity scanning come in here. Just noticed I had my microphone.
We'll have to see what
Oh,
morning
there it is.
brings.
So that may not have been a tornado in there. More I look at it, the more I don't think it was. But if it was, it would have been very weak. If it was anything, it would have been very weak. So.
Fog.
Yeah, I don't think it was anything there. Okay. They have just updated the warning, still radar indicated. So they have just condensed the warning down. Lone Star and Terrell, as well as Santee, you are no longer included in this tornado warning. Latest scan is coming in here, and this hook is definitely starting to be closed off here, so hopefully that is exactly what is happening here. It does look like that is what is happening here, so hopefully that would help. That would definitely delay a tornado, if there is going to be one, so that is what we want to be seeing. We do have a moderate risk. I do want to say we do have a moderate risk of flash flooding. Let me pull that up here so that we can see it. I think it's this one. Yep, it's gonna be this. This is our outlook. Kind of difficult to see. Nice. Alright, we will turn off weather alerts here. This is what we are looking at here for flash flooding. So the Montgomery area is in that area, which we do have flash flood warnings in this area. So moderate risk of flash flooding has been in place, and it is definitely it is definitely panning out with how much rain we've been seeing in this area. Alright, this tornado warning, including Collins, does go on for another 24 minutes here. Still have a bit of time on this tornado warning here near Collins. That inflow has definitely closed off here, so that is a good sign. So that would prevent any tornadoes from happening for the time being here near Collins. Okay, they have just updated the warning once again. Still radar indicated once again. Just condensed the southern side a little bit further to the north, so bit further condensed. I do believe Friendship was in it. Friendship is no longer in a tornado warning either, so a bit of an update there. And at the latest scan, that inflow has 100% been closed off here, so that is a good sign. I'm probably gonna end the stream around here, just to get a little rest, and if I'm needed, I will get back on. But for the time being, I'm not really seeing much happening for the right now. So I'm gonna end the stream just about here. Just getting something. Okay, so we are gonna end the stream here. Thank you to anyone who watched the stream, and make sure if you enjoyed, make sure you like and comment so that, or like and subscribe so that you don't miss out on another one. I'm noticing there's a new camera here. That's nice. That'll be nice for hurricanes. There's another one here. Wow. Red Omega has definitely been adding some more cameras, so that is quite nice. Ooh, I like that camera. That is a nice camera to have. I do like that one. Alright. I know we are getting some. We did get a couple here in Florida as well, so that's nice. Always love to see more cameras being added to Radar Omega. Heck, we even have Chick-fil-A, man. Come on. We even have Chick-fil-A. Got a Chick-fil-A camera. Look at the rain. Quite the rain there in Georgia there. We got plenty of cameras.
Okay, we're back.
Alright, so we are going to end the stream here. Thank you to anyone who watched, and I will see you in the next one.